your pocket or
You
your...
think I don't have pockets? I'm wearing a sweatshirt you sell that has pockets.
No, the thing...
I guess
pants,
a pocket.
The pants.
My pants have a couple pockets.
I saw that.
They don't have butt pockets, but they got side pockets. So I'm moderately pocketed up. You have mushroom socks.
Yeah.
Robbie Shrayder, mushroom socks, intro, podcast thing, whatever. This is a thing that's maybe being listened to. That's all I'll say. That's fine. Yogurt thing.
Well, I could clip it to my button.
You have a joke about the food item that's on your counter. Yeah. Teaser.
Teaser. Briars. Yeah, Briars.
I had Briars, not to give away the thing. I had Briars something. I had Briars something on my birthday because I had an entire Domino's pizza along with an entire one of those size 1.5 liter Briars cookies and cream.
I just had one of these.
Because I didn't have access to refrigeration, so I had to consume it all. The ice cream. What was that? A Hagen?
It was Oatly. It was an Oatly bar.
Healthy ice cream.
I wanted Haagen-Dazs, but it was they didn't have them at the store. I don't know if it's. It was given to me by my upstairs roommates. So, you might want to put this in your front pocket unless you don't move.
You just doxed yourself. You said you have an upstairs and roommates.
Oh,
you just
I'll give out my phone.
So many details.
Everything but my SS number, if you want me to.
I think I've heard you say that. I'll give out my home address right now.
I mean, it's easy to look it up. Plus, what am I gonna do? Get people, new friends?
Yeah.
You
might.
That's careful that you attach the mic.
Oh, it's really close to my...
You might want to just attach it to your...
Oh, fuck. I'll just leave. I'll be cognizant.
I can give you a button.
I'll be aware.
You could attach it to the side of the button.
Oh, that's intelligence. I'll take a button. An exclusive Robbie Shrayder
Get a witness
button. You can't buy these outside of the Washington state. If you do, they're ripoffs.
I'm trying to think if I've sent.
I mean, you
some
should be able
outside,
to. Here. You've sent some?
but just to friends. Oh, it's going to defeat the purpose. Oh, it doesn't matter. I should get.
I'll put it.
You know what? I'll prove the point of our distanced podcast by walking away.
Yeah, we're doing a distance cast. You're not even in the same location anymore as me right now. And we're talking away together.
Well, a hallway and a room.
I'm just gonna devour all the ice cream
to
give myself
I
sugar.
haven't even tried that one yet.
This is a conversational performance enhancer because of sugar.
Yeah, I did a little bit of rowing. I think I told you. I wish I could do I have to sit if I'm gonna do like a press.
Why do you have to sit? Oh, just for standard
For
exercise.
the ceiling is too low.
Oh, right. I like to put my hands when the ceiling is here, like flatten, your palms on the ceiling and really get a good stretch. You can't really do this if you're over 6'4", though, because you'd have to squat and do it. But you can get a little bit of a core press going there. Kind of extend, do it. It's essentially a forward bend. You got back bends, right? This is not a forward bend. I'm not explaining what I'm doing very well, but...
He's standing on the ground, flat foot, and then reaching his hands backwards, fingertips facing the back of his head, above his head, engaging his core. Now I want to take...
And then you go bird. After that.
Yeah.
I do have a full fitness routine in my brain from teaching physical education.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to do warm-ups with the
clients.
Underdeveloped humans.
Underdeveloped small humans.
Mm-hmm. And I mean midgets, of course. I'm talking about midgets.
Yeah, small dwarfs. Maybe.
Small people, big world.
My roommates have been really into the Oompa Loompa song lately.
Just the song?
Yeah, there's like different versions from the original Willy Wonka movie.
Is there a hip-hop version?
Well, there's always a hip-hop version, but not in what they're listening to.
Is it by Busta Rhymes? I feel like Busta would be the artist to do that song.
Yeah. Did you see the Old Dirty Bastard's son, or at least one of them, was like performing his Old Dirty's ODB's parts in a performance? Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Like in a movie or
No, it was like a live performance.
Concert?
Yeah, a concert, yeah.
Whoa.
And then there's like these hater comments like, hey, he's not as weird as his dad. And I'm like, well, what's a better replacement than, your bloodline?
Right.
I guess when they replaced the Freddie Mercury and Queen, it wasn't his son.
Oh, and it should have been his lineage.
Yeah, but like father, like son, not always applicable.
Right. There's a lot of NBA athletes with children that are not going into the NBA. There's actually only one NBA athlete that I know of that his child's not going into the NBA because
Michael
child.
B. Jordan.
No, Dwayne Wade. His child is a female.
Oh,
but was born a male.
Oh, okay.
So will not be able to play in the NBA or the WNBA, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
Because there's this period of time where those organizations have to figure out.
Yeah, do they create a new TBA?
To be...
Trans Basketball Association. I mean...
Yeah, then it's like co-ed.
When
but
the
like
population...
really co-ed.
Yeah. Why not have a all co-ed sport league
more
for
money,
all?
More jobs.
Like even in the NFL, you can have a punter that's a female or a kicker that's a female.
Oh, okay.
And there's not really a ton of risk of them getting attacked by a 300-pound man. Like,
right.
They're pretty protected by other 300-pound men or women or trans individual or non-binary people.
Well, there's not is there a WNFL, a women's football league?
There is a female. I've heard there's a female football league out there that's like getting pretty good. Like it's pretty like representative of football. It's not. I don't know. I just have heard this. I haven't actually.
Do you want more food than that, or is it
there's a bikini football league.
Oh yeah, like bikini barista football league.
It's on X videos. No. Do I want what?
Do you want more food than the soft yogurt?
I could do that. I could eat the chicken tikka.
Oh, the tikka?
Tikka.
Yeah,
sorry, I had a hard eye.
I did taste test the rice. Do you want me to nuke it a little bit?
That would be awesome. I like nuked food.
Or I could turn on the oven and like slow nuke it. I don't know how. I know when I have a headset on with the microphone that the microwave, if I'm near it, it starts like.
Oh shit!
No, if
I don't want to be audioed out by the microwave.
That could be having to do with.
You have pastels.
Yeah, that's
from a famous artist.
My mom's boyfriend's pastels.
This is reminding me of. Is this the South Park? He's doing the South Park thing?
He's doing the South Park. I was just in his voice chat. He has people in his voice chat, and he was having me in this window back here
We're looking at Plump Rump Stump on Twitch.
Yeah, he's also sometimes goes on Kick.
I've never heard of Kick.
Kick is a non-Amazon streaming service, but the thing that Twitch has is the chat is just way better. Like there's more cool redeems. They can interact with you with channel points.
Wait, where is he actually playing? Oh, he is actually playing World of Warcraft right now.
He's in Brooklyn.
While imitating the fat guy on South Park.
Yeah, he plays other games.
I've never... I can't allow myself to get into World of Warcraft, honestly.
Yeah, he wants me to play with him. But...
I will not... Literally, I know I would spend way too much time on it. I saw my room... Like, I had a roommate in college that played, and I always heard not enough mana, because he would always try to do spells too fast.
That doesn't sound... Is that what they say?
Not enough mana.
That sounds like a
not
Diablo
enough
thing.
mana.
Sounds like
it was World of Warcraft at the time. This was like many years ago.
I played a little bit.
But Diablo Lord of Destruction, I put a lot of hours into.
2? Number 2 or 3?
Yeah. Diablo 1, you could only walk, right? Diablo 2, you could run. That was exciting. And then Diablo 2 had an expansion pack called LOD, Lord of Destruction, which added an assassin character and something else.
Yeah, I played that. I waited forever for Diablo
I think
3.
it added a werewolf and a bear.
Well, a druid.
You could turn into... Yeah, the druid was maybe my favorite character. Assassin and druid were very good. Thank you for the food. I could just...
It's up to you. I think it's warm enough.
This is a test of eating on a recorded microphone device.
Yeah, are you afraid you might get some of the drip on the mic? Or should we put it closer to here? Or it's okay.
Right, I never actually did the thing. I just put the button on. I didn't... Is this going to be out of the way? Is this close enough?
Yeah, looks better.
Maybe now I don't have to wear my hood. Okay. Sniffle. So you just ate a bunch of food?
I didn't. I ate the other half of that, or less than half. I made some rice, which is just whatever.
Thanks.
And before that, I must have eaten something else this morning.
This is the comedy. What are you doing in comedy segment? What are you doing in comedy? What did you just did Portland something?
Oh yeah, that was a big
shows in Portland.
And I did a 27-minute set at the Comedians That Should Be Dead Halloween show. Full moon.
I've heard of that show.
Yeah, you were booked on it.
I was kind of booked on it. I didn't really know 100%.
I think I did call you the day
I was
before.
literally parked 2 blocks away. I just got really antisocial.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It actually turned out great because Simon Kaufman...
I kind of felt it was also better without me there in the moment, so... I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like...
Who
was it?
Okay,
Simon? Wait.
This is the real, me getting all nitpicky at the end of it. Do you want a cup for some whatever's in that?
No, I'm good. That's water. I just added a tiny bit of prebiotic soda.
Yeah.
Barely flavored it. Anyway, you were saying Simon did a thing.
Yeah, he did a thing.
Simon Pegg.
Simon Kaufman.
Related to Andy.
Maybe bloodlines. If Andy's Kaufman's name is Andy Kaufman. But
that would make sense.
So there's an open mic after the show, and I wanted to go up again. I did 27 minutes, and then I wanted to go up and do 3 to 5 minutes again, right? Just because I could do whatever I wanted, just do a little therapy session for myself. But Sean, the owner, he wanted to shut it down. He was like, I want to go home. It's 11:30 p.m. I want to go to bed. So that's my only gripe with the show. That and Casey accidentally put up Rob Conroy before April Lotshaw. And I think that it was an accident from him, and Jason came up and was like, hey dude, you fucked up.
Yeah.
And then in my head, I was like, fucking pull Rob off. He doesn't care.
Right, he doesn't.
Put April up now. It would be kind of funny for the show.
Right. Yeah.
But she had to sit through 20 minutes of like
that kind of sucks.
amateur edgelord comedy. You know.
Hey, he's great. I don't know
Who
what
knows?
you're talking about.
It was cool. This time I went to a Thai restaurant and
I'm sad I missed April Lotshaw, I gotta say.
Yeah, you've seen her.
I don't know that I've seen her yet.
She has that boob bit where she grabs her boob and sings to it. Yeah.
I see. I have not seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know Tony Bartoloni, who knew her. Like, they was friends, and he came up here. So I met her once and had a beer.
Yeah.
But never got to see her comedy yet. Anyway. What were you saying? Sorry.
It was anyways, I recorded the show and I haven't, and just got a bunch of clicks on YouTube. 3-minute retention on average. Yeah.
I still gotta get old content from, like, I know stuff has been recorded for the past 4 shows. Because there's been Comics Who Should Be Dead, Comics Who Should Be Dead 2, TOO, Comics Who Should Be Dead Again.
And then it turned to the comics.
The Comics Who Should Be Dead.
Like somehow they just added another word.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if it's a great name for the... It makes me superstitious. I know Reggie X bailed from the show, but it makes me think,
wait,
what am
Reggie
I doing?
Bailed because of superstition?
Well, his wife was like, don't put a... Please, I can't have him on this show. I'm married to this man.
Well, I think explaining that it's like maybe just people that have had, health issues or whatever, or have had close calls, like, could be the intended theme.
Yeah.
It's not like should be because for the betterment of the world, but should, like, you would think would be dead by now based on the health issues.
I don't know if I applied to that, though. I did almost drown in a pool once, but I was
there,
a kid.
See? I mean, like, literally, I feel like everyone has something where, like, I have the scar on my wrist very close to this vein. If it hit the vein and I was, like, an hour from a hospital, like, there's, like, some stories that pretty much everybody, I feel like, has. Especially if you're a comedian, you maybe are more likely. Who tried to drown you when you were a child?
No, I just didn't know how to swim, and I walked off the step in the pool.
Oh.
And then I was like, I didn't, like, get my chest pumped, like, with hands.
You did get your chest pumped?
I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not that bad.
Gotta see if this has... Sometimes this oatmeal, like at the bottom gets all gross.
Shout out to Kirkland Oatmeal. Your product has a bit of a flaw potentially.
Oat
gets
milk?
Gross at the oat milk. Did I say oatmeal?
Yeah, it's okay.
Ugh.
Oatmeal is what makes the milk, I think. I think it's
Oh.
fine. There's not really that much in there anyways.
I didn't know you could milk an oat. That's like the old stupid milk and almond thing. A lot of glass here. Robbie Shrayder makes a bunch of glass. That's all. I'll say that as an ad every time I'm talking on a recorded thing.
So I'll take it. I'll take all the...
RobbieShrayderGlass.com will not take you to anywhere.
Even if you go to my website, I don't think there's no pictures of my glass on it.
So you're not pushing it super hard.
It's really hard to photograph glass. At least I can do it. There's going to be a reflection of the camera because glass is reflective.
Yeah. You just need a art gallery to put it in.
I have one, and I do sell it down at 5th Avenue in Seattle. So if you're in Seattle, go to Seattle Glass Blowing Studio, buy my glass.
Seattle Glass Blowing Studio is the name of it?
Yeah, or contact me, and then you can just come to my house.
5th Ave, you said?
Yeah,
I think I know that.
Yeah. And they take half, but they also push it, so,
And if you're a comedian, you pay twice the amount that the normal value is. That's the promo.
No, comedians get it for free.
It's good glass.
Unless you're Richard Snyder. I'm just joking, Richard. If you're the only one listening to this, so. I saw he was co-hosting last night at the Shanghai. I really wanted to go out
I was supposed to
on Saturday. Rob and Jason were part of it on Saturday, and then I went down to the comic book festival at Fisher Pavilion on Saturday called Short Run, and basically traded the rest of my zines. I still have some, but
you traded your zines?
I traded zines for zines, and then which is a small magazine for those who don't know. It's like
not zines.
Yeah, I don't think it's a zine.
Could be pronounced very easily. If you're
and I got stickers. I got stickers as well.
Stickers, the best buttons. For sure, the best buttons.
Stickers are the best buttons?
No, you stickers, comma, the best buttons, comma.
Magnets?
Alternative comedy. Robbie Shrayder. Those are your main things that you produce.
Buttons. I don't do stickers really. I could. I ran into the woman that I gave my virginity to as I grabbed scissors.
I like that you said gave it and she didn't take it from you. You gave it to her.
It was New Year's Eve.
Your decision.
New Year's Eve 19 years ago.
That's a special. On this day,
18
19
years
ago.
Yeah, on this day.
Wait, you were 12?
I was 18.
That's younger than I lost it. I lost it pretty late. I should have been way more of a whore in high school. I was quiet.
My mom worked at my school, although I finished high school through a community college, so I think I had access to a wider...
Wait, why did you finish high school
at
a community college?
There's a program called...
Military family? Or?
No, it's a program they offer in Washington State where you can finish... You can get college...
You said finish as I finished the food, sorry.
You can build your college credits as
you're in high school?
As you're finishing high school, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I had taught for a second, and there were kids that were doing that.
Yeah. That's actually how I met
Running Star?
Running Star. The woman from the said story.
The Sim story?
No, the virginity story.
Oh, 19 years ago, Robbie Shrayder gifted his virginity to a busty... I'm making this up.
No, she had some bust.
Okay, a busty, beautiful baby...
Chicana.
Adult.
Baby adult. Yeah. A full-grown baby. A 21-year-old baby.
I mean, when you're 21, you are a baby adult. You're birthed into
true.
adulthood, technically. Or 18, depending on some cultures. Or 16 if you're Dane Cook's friend.
You want some probiotics?
No, you can't mention Dane Cook in that way. I think he gets too much negative attention.
I don't think anybody...
What?
You're like talking at this...
Yeah, I just talk until I can't be heard.
Dane Cook. Shout out to Dane Cook.
Yeah.
RobbieShrayderGlass.com.
Love who you love. DaneCook.com.
Unfunny Mike. Unfunny Podcast.
We'll
Third
redirect.
Wheel.
Third Wheel Mike in L.A. Great Mike.
Yeah, that's who gave me that.
Really?
He did a documentary on me.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Unfunny Mike?
Yeah, Third Wheel Productions.
Nice. Follow them on
He
Snapchat.
did a documentary on Hans Kim too.
That's cool.
Before Hans was known.
Before the Rogan bump.
Yeah, the Tony bump.
Kill Tony.
Shout out to Kill Tony.
Yeah, shout out to Kill Tony. We're just saying all the keywords for more
SEO.
clicks and views and search engine orgies. Search engine orgies are what you have if you do marketing and you're in college and you're a whore and you are in meetings with other people that have a similar sex drive. I don't know where I'm going with this. Fire.
I don't know if you can actually.
I thought you were just trying. No, I'll burn myself. Wait, do you have a higher burn tolerance than most humans, would you say?
Maybe.
Because you work in glass. I bet you, yeah. I worked in a bread factory with hot pans, and my hands did just adapt to,
I think it's mostly if you know it's going to be hot, I understand the heat a little better.
Oh.
But I still have arm hair, so my arm hair will still burn.
Arm hair is a very sexy topic. Let's get into arm hair. When did you first develop arm hair?
Probably teenage years, preteen. I don't know, 12.
12 years old. Did you have a mustache at 12 years old?
No, I think mustache was more like 15.
Oh, I didn't.
That's when I was panicking about learning how to shave my lip above my lip.
Oof.
I was like, when's it gonna happen?
Yeah.
When am I gonna have to pull my dad, arm hair wrestle him into the bathroom?
Arm hair wrestling sounds like it would be like an Adventure Time cartoon sketch. Like I can see arm hair wrestling. Yeah. Like the hairs actually are sentient and arm wrestle each other. I'm gonna stop that train of thought right now.
Stop that train.
Yeah. Choo choo.
You need more food? You want some chips?
Oh, I'm pretty good on food.
You want some green leaf lettuce?
I'm good on food.
Yeah.
This is a nice shape here. This is like pumpkin.
It's like a deflated.
Is this a pumpkin?
It's supposed to be a pumpkin, yeah.
It deflated, you say? It was supposed to be.
Well, as you can see, it's a little bit more squishy to the ground.
I actually don't have my contacts.
Oh, well,
no, I'm just kidding.
I don't have your contacts in either, so.
That would be weird. That would be unsanitary.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Driscoll for giving me that.
Jeremy Driscoll gave it. May I pick it up?
Yeah. Just don't pick it up. Don't pick it up from the stem or the curly stem, because I think that's the weakest part of it. But
that makes sense.
It's also worth nothing, so.
Really? That can't be true. It's art.
Well, yeah, it can. He sells them for like 45 or 25 at the cheapest.
You could get 80 for that.
Yeah, he was trying to sell
farmer's market.
75. He was trying to sell too, but I think he made like $600 to $800 in sales from just one person, kind of recently.
Nice.
He does ornaments too, like spheres, like blown ornaments.
You've got a lot of pens there.
Yeah, I started buying bulk pens, Uniball, gel pens. I like give it. Everybody needs a pen, and sometimes they need two, and they always ask, and then you're like, how about you just have a quality pen?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice merch. You just got to put a sticker on that. Robbie
Shrayder
pens, $20.
I wonder how small I could get a QR code that would work.
How small?
Probably. I bet I could get a little one.
We don't have our AI thing hooked up here to talk to, so we can't ask it immediately and get feedback. So, is that an avocado? Is that a leaf?
It's a little leaf that I can put my tea bag in.
Did you make that?
No.
I feel like every piece of glass in here you made.
This is
that's not
pottery,
glass.
I think.
That's clay.
Which is part glass.
Clay is part glass?
The glaze is, at least.
This makes sense. I don't know a lot about pottery. Pottery? Jeff's Pots.
Pottery.
Shout out to Jeff's Pots, if that still exists. I made bowls once. I did the ghost thing with the clay. You know, the ghost thing where Patrick Swayze dies.
Mm-hmm. The wheel.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sugar.
It's a good amount of sugar in your tea. Every time I see something like that, I think of the Jonathan Colton song, The lyric goes, the Creepy Doll song. I don't know if you know Creepy Doll. Jonathan
No, I know
Colton.
Jonathan Colton, though.
There's a creepy doll that asks him, do you really need that much honey in your tea? Shaming him for sugar shaming, it's called. It's called sugar shaming, I believe.
My roommate went on tour with him in Europe.
That's cool.
Yeah, he got hired contractually as the bassist.
Whoa.
Yeah. One time I was at 13 Coins and Jonathan Colton was in town for PAX West, and he was eating a chicken parmesan, and I was like, I want whatever he's having.
You did? You got a chicken parm? Because Jonathan
I was sitting
Colton...
at a different table, I think, but yeah.
You didn't bug him?
I think I talked to him briefly. I didn't really know who he was.
He did, do you know John Hodgman, the PC, not a Mac? The Mac commercial, PC and Mac commercials had Justin Long and John Hodgman as the actors. John Hodgman was the Windows PC, the nerdy guy.
He was a little bit older, right, than Justin Long?
Yeah. Anyway, I saw Hodgman at a thing in Seattle, like when I first moved here in 2009. Mm-hmm. And Jonathan Colton came out as like a surprise guest. But he was just like, hey, I have a friend here that's going to play some music now. So like that was a wild show. Like I got Hodgman's book and everything. That Is All. It's the title. Talked about toxoplasma a little bit.
Then there was the Dell guy too.
Dude. Yeah. That guy predated those commercials, right? I think Dell was first.
Did you ever see Die Hard 4 with Justin Long in it?
Wait, is this like an AI subbed out Bruce Willis and put Justin Long in?
I think he was.
Or was he actually in the movie?
He was one of more of the main. He was like one of the main side characters. It was about
main side character. Lead.
There was something about shut down traffic lights, which I also feel like it was like shutting down the city.
Oh, so Justin Long was on the computer, like shutting it down?
I think, well, he was a good guy. He was a good guy.
He was the good hacker. I just can't let him not be a hacker.
He's definitely still a hacker.
Do you think lumberjacks used to be called, like as a derogatory word, they were called hackers?
Yeah, you hack at those trees.
Yeah, like hippies would say, put down your thing that cuts. Axe. Yeah. I forgot the word axe for a second.
Hacking
Put down your axe, you hacker.
Yeah.
Like
then
that's
then they go off and make
H
their
word.
own custom furniture. It's like before vegans, there were people that were just like, don't use wood.
I think it's vegan. Vegan?
Yeah.
I've never heard vegan. You're saying vegan?
You faking?
I am faking. That was my acting.
Yeah.
I'm not very
I don't
good
know how
at
to
it.
act either, so.
Hey! See, this is Sunday Shanghai. That's what I was supposed to do. I didn't even finish my homework for.
Did you write that on Saturday? When do you write your homework?
Oh, the day of. I mean, sometimes I just reuse.
5 minutes after.
I have stuff I forgot about.
Was this meeting on your homework?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I just saw it in text form like 4 hours ago, and then I responded. We set this up same day.
You told me your schedule 5 days ago.
Yeah.
So
we're busy.
it was looming in my mind. You're more busy than me.
I just seem like it because I don't go to things that I should go to.
No, that's good. I think if you want to succeed, you have to know how to say no.
That's true. Yeah.
But I don't know if you're actually saying no. You're just not doing it.
I'm kind of giving myself all right, I did at least get to blank mics this week. I'm not doing nothing so I just give myself time to feel like a piece of shit if I'm feeling like a piece of shit.
Yeah. No, that's the sad thing about comedy is if the best part of a comedian's day is being on stage, and only being on stage for 5 minutes is the amount of time and then the rest of the time is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But I rode this morning, and I felt I got a good high for about an hour and a half.
You rode the Sibian?
No, like
sorry. I just
like a stationary rower. What's a Sibian?
It's a sex toy that uses like a straddle.
It's like a mechanical bull, but
yeah,
it's just for your pussy.
Just
ass.
the mount basically. And it's like got a little tiny thing. It's not even a big,
it's like a vibrating bed, but for your
like a pillow type thing, but
a hard pillow.
Yeah, hard pillow.
Like a really hard.
That's the ad for the Sibian, like a really hard pillow.
Yeah, check out RobbieShrayder.com.
Robbie
Sibian.
Robbie Shrayder has the best Sibians unused.
Unused or used by him, whatever you want.
Yeah, that'll be a premium cost, obviously.
Marie Elizabeth signed it.
Marie, she's a very sexual human.
She's the president of my fan club.
Really?
Yeah.
Officially?
No.
Does she have a certificate? I'm going to print out a certificate that says I am. And
that's fine.
I'm going to bring it on stage and heckle her from the stage.
I mean, she got surgery, so now she's perfect.
Oh.
She's finally perfect.
She got she got the implants.
I think I got her spine removed or something.
Damn. She's one of the spineless.
She's a fly fisher. So
she's now less trustworthy, or is that spineless? What does spineless mean?
They're like a weasel.
Coward. Yeah. So she's now a weasel.
Did you ever see the Aeon Flux cartoon where the two people okay, never mind.
I mean,
there's like these two trains. There's these two fast trains. It was in a commercial, I think, too, but it was like,
bullet trains.
They were fast, but it was something like these two agents like kiss each other, and then you see from inside their mouth, and one of the tongues opens a fake tooth that's like a little mini chest, like literally a cavity within the tooth, and grabs some kind of computer chip or something, and it's a memory. It's a 90s kid memory.
Wait, it implanted a computer chip in the other person's tooth?
No, they were just grabbing it out of somebody's tooth with their tongue, and then but it was all through like this fast-moving train interaction.
Whoa.
Kind of covert, because it was all...
What was the name of it again?
Aeon Flux.
Aeon Flux.
It's the same animator who made Rugrats.
I can't hear that name and not think Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That's weird.
There's a Charlize Theron movie where it was the non-animated version, but it's a lot more like an art movie, kind of boring art, because it's based on a animation.
It's 11 o'clock here in Seattle region area on the Robbie Shrayder podcast episode of Good to Hear Ya. This is the Good to Hear Ya podcast.
This is the halftime plug.
This is the halftime plug that Joey's cut up and put at the beginning.
Because
he probably did a little editing. He's going to get this up same day, which means you can expect it out in 2 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I'm going to just go to the library after this and then just put it up.
You could cut here, too.
Pretty unedited.
Library is pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm going to sync it. I'm going to sync the two mics and then send it to you.
Nice.
So.
Thank you. I think I walked away from this thing for a second, so... And then I think I touched my mic a second ago, so there's probably
that's fine.
Sound.
When I was recording my 27-minute set, I was kind of running out of... Well, I didn't know what to do at I got the light at 20.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do at 25.
But you did 20 easily without any pauses. You had...
Yeah, I didn't start. I mean, I wove in...
Is that the longest you've done, 27, or...
No, but on this level of profession with a suit on and with all my props like that, I feel I did a half hour of rambling in my first year. I went down to Portland and just talked to 7 people in this shitty dive bar that had like a George Foreman grill, because that's, all bars have to have food served in Portland.
Was it a paid show?
I don't even know. I remember the producer, but I don't know if I got paid.
Mm.
I just kind of went on, and they were like, keep going. And then there was crazy, insane laughing from a few people. And I was like, well, I'll keep going for that,
Yeah.
I think I have no, I don't know if I've recorded it, audio.
Should put it up.
I used to record like a lot of audio, and a lot of it I couldn't even listen to. I couldn't bring myself to listen to it.
I can't. I've recorded a decent amount, but I haven't actually listened, like, and done homework when listening, like written down, like.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna help me eventually, but I get paid in drink tickets every now and then. Right now, I don't really get
April
paid money.
Stockton, the non-comedian April that works at Shanghai.
Yeah.
She gave me like a free meal. And
Bleep the name, Joey. I'm just kidding. That was a fake note to myself.
And then when I used to host that mic, sometimes I'd get like an Uber Eats order that didn't get picked up or got made too soon,
I got she gave me one of those once. That was a really good day because I had like no money, and like I got a burger and fries because there was like a late Uber or whatever. Like he came way late, and she's like, I'm not going to give you this. Like it's way.
Good work ethic.
Yeah, that's a great service industry, the North Star
She
Diner.
loves it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if she loves it, but
she kind of wants me to work there, or like I asked about working there, and then she's like, yeah, there's probably an ability to do, because she was talking about how busy it was. And I was like, I might be able to do like just part-time. Like,
I don't think I could be a line cook, but that's just talking from a failed line cook job I did have. I
like cooking. Yeah. But I'm mostly pizza. Yeah. I like pizza.
No, I love pizza cooking.
Pizza's that's my favorite job I've had with food, I think.
Yeah, I just went back to my old pizza job because the owner of it owed me money.
So, really?
Well, I left him a sweatshirt. I gave him an oh fuck sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And I didn't connect with him for like 2 months, and then I've been stressing about money recently a little bit. So I was like, oh, I gotta, clean up the tight ends of these, these things.
Yeah. Collect your debts.
Yeah, I'm the
Did you go menacingly?
I showed up and he was out buying, basil or whatever.
You're like, you got money for basil. You got money to pay me back.
He wasn't there, and I was like, I could go in the till. I was telling the employees,
The till for the non-European is cash register. Mm-hmm. Or if you add an apostrophe before the T, it's how you say until in a more timely, like, efficient manner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, till.
Until, yeah.
Umlauts. How do you feel about umlauts?
Good.
I don't like them.
They're like the two little dashes, the vertical dashes above the O, or...
Is it the same Is it the same dash, or is there like a little winky face with it? Like, is that a semicolon or a colon?
Or tilde?
Tilde. Swindon. Is there a celebrity? All right, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What did you just pretend to do?
Oh, scratch scissors? The Teflon pan with scissors.
Oh, Teflon Don. Is that your? Do people call you that?
Teflon Don?
The Teflon Don.
Is it Don like a mob boss or something?
I think it's like a Rico Suave, but not Hispanic.
Like a Muse.
Like, well, Juan could be Hispanic. Don Juan.
Donald Juan.
I don't know why I had to bring Hispania into
And I just watched the 2023 Red Bull
Winter Olympics.
No, breakdancing competition.
Breakdancing.
World Championship in France.
Okay. Can I see this?
Yeah, do you want to do it during the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just comment on breakdancing. This is the
We can watch
breakdancing segment of the podcast. So
you want to
Good to Hear You number.
You want to grab that chair?
What's a chair? The tall chair here?
Yeah.
I could take a tall chair. Here we go.
See, we could be doing this podcast off of these mics plus this one.
We are mic'd up.
Plus video. I could.
Mic drop.
I could be doing a video and the audio.
Mic drop. I always drop the mic. We could do that. I'm cool with video.
Okay. We're going lo-fi.
Video's fine though. We can throw a video clip together. People love seeing your face, Robbie. People do love seeing your face.
Yeah, Marie Elizabeth.
Yeah, she loves seeing your face.
Red Bull.
This guy, Honeycomb, is very talented. I've been seeing his Omegle stuff.
You can just clip it to your shirt.
I do need to clip it.
Oh, it's right there.
I just was...
it's closer to...
How do you clip it?
There you go.
Thank you. Closer to... Oh, you were just explaining where it was. Red Bull Breakdance 2023 is the keyword.
Should we have the... We should...
Low.
Should we have the low?
Very low, yeah. Like, I don't even... I guess you don't really need it. Alright, so he's moving his hands, and he's jumping and doing cartwheel-like things. He's on his shoulders, he's on his hands, he's on his feet.
There's a guy that got up there, Phil Wizard, who's really pretty good.
He kind of just did a tripod jump, I would call it there. This Asian lady is very flexible on the feet, doing headstands on the elbows, handstand, popping and locking, helicopter. Eddie Gordo, basically, in Tekken, right? Yeah, she's exactly doing Eddie Gordo in Tekken right now. She just needs to add the little helicopter kick. That's pretty incredible. This is in France?
Yeah.
Round 16? Or round of 16. I don't know why it's round of 16.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Lots of flavor.
The
fake gun shot.
Feminem, I would call this person. This is Feminem. Female Eminem here in the green tracksuit. That's not a tracksuit. That's a two-piece thing, but it looks tracksuit-like.
Yeah, it's got the racing stripes on the sides.
The female Beastie Boy, maybe. Yeah, that's talented.
It's when you
look at that hip movement. That's wild. That's when what?
Oh yeah, it's when you live and breathe breakdancing.
Yeah. I do really want to start breakdancing. Do you want to start with me?
Yeah. I tried to start, but I got distracted with turntablism.
I'll try to find a thing.
I looked it up. There was like a community center in Kent or something that had like a couple days a week. It's like kind of have to have your own crew because I just don't want to be the anxiety was like that I'd be viewed as some kind of creep that's trying to just hang out. But truly, I just want to be like in good shape. I want to be like learn dance moves.
I think your passion or interest in it would be obvious. I don't think you'd have to worry about that. Yeah.
Well, and then I'm also I love the music side of it, so.
I think jiu-jitsu might have that creep factor more, right? Because there's physical contact with people, and like so wrestling, that kind of thing is more like you should I thought you would have anxiety around that more than a break dance. Would you?
I'd be worried I'd get hurt, but I think I'd know my. I think that's why you go to
But
a
would
class.
you worry about being perceived as creepy if there were
No.
females in the class and males?
No, I don't think so.
Because that's kind of I don't actually see a lot of gay men out gay men.
Which is me.
Exactly. Exactly. Robbie's coming out on the pod. Robbie's a deeply closeted gay man.
I'm a Norm Macdonald joke.
Yeah, that's a Norm Macdonald, Larry King, and many other places reference. We're watching some break dancing here. It's 2024. Might as well round up. It's 2024 right now.
Yeah, even numbers only.
This is the first podcast of 2024.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first podcast of 2024, in which we say the word podcast 8,000 times. Red Bull is sponsoring these tiny athletes. I want to see fat breakdancers.
Oh yeah, there's a big. I could look at.
Let's fast forward to fat. Not to skinny shame this slender Asian
big
man.
break dancer. I saw a clip of this. Yeah, I think it's
pretty thick. Well, that guy is not big. We got a little Kim Jong MC Flav. Kim Jong Patty Cake. I can't think of anything racist.
Un plus one. Here he goes. Big dude. He's probably 220.
He's got cankles developing. You know, I ate my way to cankles recently for a second.
No, I believe it. I guess
it was
scary.
I had to really start
working on it. The flex.
Stop drinking the alcohol all day every day and eating bread all day every day. I was just bread and alcohol for a couple weeks. It was almost like a supersize me. Who wins? Who do you think wins, chubby or skinny?
I think they're on teams of it's 2 versus 2 actually. We got to see the second round of him.
Choi Oi. Is he Vietnamese or Korean or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Those are the only Asian
Korean, definitely Korean then. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just, incredible movement. One-handed posting, making himself into a flag as a 220-pound, 5'8" man. He's probably around 220, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably bigger than the fat guy, which is I'm just realizing now.
You've realized.
I'm more pounds than the fat breakdancer for sure.
Yeah.
I'm more pounds than John Jones right now.
I don't know John Jones. Should I look him up?
Yeah. He's actually a light heavyweight that's going up to heavyweight, I believe. He's the guy that people know for Christian values. Rampage Jackson. This is an old classic fight with John Jones and Rampage Jackson. 205 pounds there.
Hey, it looks skinny. Well, I guess that is. I don't see a lot of 205.
He's 6'4", I want to say. 6'4". But he's very large. Now. This is a great guillotine choke. I think Lyoto Machida, he put to sleep viciously. That's one of the most... It's the most vicious guillotine finish ever. You see that?
Yeah. His mouth was vibrating.
Yeah, he's
asleep.
That's a serious choke. That.
Oh, Joe Rogan too.
Yeah, Joe Rogan with hair. Really dates this. Rashada Evans. Those are all guys that are kind of commentators now. John Jones obviously still doing it.
Oof. Elbow to the face.
Yeah, he had such a reach advantage in this fight. He was throwing elbows as if they were jabs against Rashad Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Teep kick.
Joe Rogan with less hair.
Yeah, you said this is basically a Joe Rogan hair timeline. You can see he's looking a little bigger, right? This is a little later in his career.
That's probably the most... Oh, look at that guy's beard is braided.
He's the greatest referee in terms of beards. If he were to judge referees by beards. I think he's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu as well. He was a brown belt for a while that I don't keep up. Yeah, John Jones, the most Christian athlete ever. That's kind of sarcastic.
Yeah. No. We made it
maybe
past
not.
the most boring podcast segment in any podcast.
Fight talk.
where we're watching breakdancing.
Yeah, that was exciting. You can watch along. You should watch along.
I like I have a thing about watching extreme sports like snowboarding or breakdancing, and it's like, oh, I'm just sitting on my ass doing nothing.
Yeah, it should force you. The video should force you to expend calories.
Yeah.
Like you have to be on a stair machine while you're watching this.
I
would do that with the UFC game for a little. I had a treadmill in my room, and I would play the UFC game. And when the round started, I would just be on the treadmill, going at least walking at a decent pace. It's pretty good.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. The future of Seattle comedy. I'm joking.
It's doomed.
Do you want to move back into
volcano.
the other room, or should we force this energy in this room?
Force this energy? What do you mean by that?
Well, we're in a very contained environment.
That's true.
Very long room.
But there's grass. Like I can see grass.
Right.
That's
yeah, we
pretty
can
nice.
actually see. We could get closer to the window.
Pumpkins. I'll see. I didn't even buy a pumpkin this year.
Yeah, my pumpkin, I carved and I recently threw in the yard waste, but they want to experiment with decomposing the pumpkins in the garden.
Oh, the others.
The compost.
The other people's.
Yeah. The other Shrayder
What
family.
did you carve?
I just did some kind of like curvy face type thing.
The BBF. Big beautiful face.
Big beautiful face.
Curvy face.
Yeah, although I did see this one pumpkin that the smile like went really wide, and I think next year I want to do like I want the whole mouth to be like
Ridiculously
a
big.
third of the pumpkin.
The Joker, but bigger.
Yeah. I'm going to go a little bigger. I think this time I was looking for a jack-o'-lantern that wouldn't decompose that quickly. Would have structural...
So, do you have problems with females? Like, why didn't you have a jack-o'-lantern?
I think it hasn't been part of the vocabulary. I think jack-o'-lanterns...
It's pretty backwards for this Pacific Northwest, you know.
Plus, we were all born from Jills.
Yeah. Why did Jack get all the credit for orange vegetables? It's a vegetable, right? Yeah.
A squash, yeah. A gourd.
A gourd. Oh my gourd! I did it again.
Yeah, you have to do it near the
spaz.
The base of this. Well,
I mean, I just want you to touch my nipple again, so I'll let you put it on my.
Oh, maybe that isn't where that's not where it's supposed to be clipped. That's why. There we go.
There we go.
I did a faulty reclip.
I mean, I'll take blame though, because that was pretty spazzy.
I don't know if I finished my story though. I was doing my 27 minute set,
Yes.
And I was wrapping the mic cord around the mic stand as for my bit. And that pulled this mic off of my suit jacket or shirt or whatever. And then it was dangling for the last 3 minutes. But I didn't know but I didn't know it was at that moment that happened until I did editing.
Oh, okay.
And I was worried that I had lost. I thought it was from me, like, because I did this whole segment of like me laying on the ground, like with my feet in the air and like contorting my body, and I'm like, okay, well, at what moment did I lose it?
So it's like 3 minutes before the video.
And actually my phone picked up perfect audio of
Oh.
the whole room. And
yeah, phone audio is really good right now. Like the default recording apps do a pretty good job.
At Costco, they tried to get me to upgrade my phone yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, you can get an iPhone 14 for $400. Do you want to do it? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, my problem, I don't know if it's a comedian thing or just my personality, but I'll listen to somebody talk to me for upwards to 40 minutes and not give them the satisfaction of giving them what they want.
That's pretty funny.
Like, I had a woman, this is like a bit, but
it's like you're punishing them for inauthenticity. Yeah, anyway.
I actually...
Who's this woman?
This woman that worked for Greenpeace came by, and I listened to her for a half hour, and then I was like, do you want to refill your water bottle? From some filtered water or whatever. And, or just, and then her final line was like, a lot of the actors from Harry Potter support Greenpeace. And I was like, you know what? You should open with that. But I'm not going to help you. I live in this house alone, but I'm not going to help you. Well, I have a cat. I had a cat.
That's
kind of like adopting a child, or like you sponsor a child. That's what I mean. I can't sponsor a child for $7 a month or whatever.
Pay them to do commercials. You sponsor a child.
Oh yeah, child commercials.
Are those tinier hands than the hands that I have on my pinky right now?
These will fit on to the little hands.
Wow.
Joey's wearing a small hand from Archie McPhee's.
Archie McPhee is a store front.
Yeah, in Wallingford.
It's a front for a
Seattle.
store. It's a front for
and you can buy hands for your fingers, and then there's smaller hands that will fit on top of the fingers of the hands that go on your fingers. And so it's like a handception.
I just flexed my pinky when taking a finger of it so that it looked less fat. That's the thing I did.
That's a weird dysmorphia. I've never thought of that. Like, oh yeah, I squint my eye so my eye looks less fat. Is that a thing people do?
Asians do.
Yeah.
I think.
We're canceled now.
Yeah, can't say that. Asians and eyes, you're canceled. Queers to the front. Shout out to Queers to the front.
Yeah, I did it like 2 weeks ago.
Nice. I am doing it tonight.
Oh, nice. I didn't. It's a lot of energy to go to a mic that you pre-sign up for, but...
Yeah, I couldn't. I did it today. I just messaged and luckily got in. But...
Yeah, the benefit to a paid open mic
is a paid open mic?
Yeah, the audience pays $5.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Which means it's a more attentive audience. They're there to laugh.
Yeah, that's why I felt it laughs.
It's a more constructive paid environment. Yeah.
Because I have laughs on the 8th of November.
Yeah. Wednesday, I think.
2 days from now.
Yeah.
2 days and 9 hours.
2024.
2024. First podcast.
First laughs set of 2024.
Live at Laughs.
November 8th.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be in a bathrobe.
Nice.
I was in a buttoned-up thing last time just to respect the room.
Well, careful, because Dave had somebody in a trench coat flash the audience.
Well, I'll be in yoga pants and rash guard.
Okay,
I'll be in
As long as you have pants
athletic
on, that's
material
fine.
that I could, like, play a game of basketball in. And
you should go up with a basketball.
I might. I actually have.
And a bucket, and then you just put it in.
I mean,
the top
I have
of the
a
bucket.
part of my bit where I mime a free throw, so.
Oh yeah, so you could really just shoot the ball into the audience.
Yeah.
Bonk someone's nose.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you thinking?
Or I feel I would ask. I would be like, is anybody ready to try to catch this?
Yeah, and then you ask the people around them, are you ready for me to throw it to the person who says they're ready?
Yeah. I also only have a weighted basketball, so it's heavier than you'd expect. It's 3 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So it's when people try to get my rebound, like in the gym, and help me and pass to me, that like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why is it so heavy?
Yeah. It's for dribbling and like extending your range, kind of.
Nice.
The idea.
Yeah, like that shot put.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a shit.
All right.
I probably shouldn't have the mic on while I do that.
Yeah, we can.
Sorry, that was an unexpected, very crass comment.
Yeah, we're not gonna. That's for the Patreon.
Okay.
We'll let you have the
one before I shit.
Yeah.
I have to ask you an underrated comedian. Mine is Cassandra D. If you don't know Cassandra D. Very funny comedian, has a special on YouTube. Who's your underrated comedian, according to Robbie Shrayder?
Juggalo Jake. Yeah, check out Juggalo Jake.
Juggalo Jake, JJ, Double J.
What's his government name is Jake Nelson.
Don't give out his...
But he's an editor. He doesn't edit and film movies as...
Yeah. Juggalo Jake's good.
Oh, we should turn off your thing, right?
I'm gonna not shit with the mic on.